Hi guys, thanks for watching. Sorry, again, I haven't put a video up in a long time. I've been really sick. If you guys follow me on Twitter or Facebook and on Instagram, you know this. I was out, like, I took 3 days off work because I was so sick. I was sleeping, couldn't eat, couldn't breathe. It was a mess. But yay, I'm gonna have 2 videos up this weekend, so I hope you're excited. This video is my eyebrow tutorial. It is literally the easiest brow tutorial you'll probably ever see. I only use 2 products, which is the Anastasia, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna say Anastasia brow pencil in Strawburn. I bought this in a haul not that long ago when I went ombre to help because my hair got darker, and I really like it. And then I use the clear brow gel also from Anastasia. And this is just my everyday brows. I don't do a concealer outline on me. I don't really think I need one. My skin is pretty oily, and concealer around where I get shiny anyway can kind of muddle. So I don't really see a huge advantage for me personally to use it, though I do know a lot of girls do use it and it looks great on them. I think they also have darker hair than I do and darker eyebrows, and I think that's a really big difference. I think it looks a lot better if you have darker skin or if you have darker hair. So again, it's a really quick tutorial, and if you want a cheaper alternative, I will tell you, before I bought this, I was using the Maybelline red pencils. They're like the little duo twin pack, and I think I got mine in blonde, and I was using that for years without any issue. So the thing I would say to you, if you do want to try that, I would really recommend, and you are blonde, I would really recommend getting that blonde because it doesn't pull green. And if you are blonde and use brow pencils, you know what I mean. I have had quite a few different brands like throughout the years pull green because I think they're trying to replicate that ash, and they use a green to do it, and it just doesn't work. But the Maybelline one does a really good job. So, and just get like a clear brow gel, because I do notice a huge difference just with like the arch smudge. I don't have an arch, like my arch doesn't fade like, you know, sometimes like your tail or something will. I don't get that anymore since I've been using the brow gel. It just it's like almost like setting spray for your brows. It's great. But yeah, so this is much requested, so I hope it helps you, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will be happy to answer it. The product that I'm using lately that I'm really loving is the Anastasia Perfect Brow Pencil in Strawburn, and I got this as soon as I went ombre, and I've really been loving it. So it comes with a pencil on one end and then a spoolie brush on the other. So the first thing I do is I take the spoolie brush and I just kind of comb through my brows. Now normally I do my brows kind of at the beginning of my makeup routine, but for the sake of this video and because I want to film another one, I just went ahead and did my makeup. So then I just take it, and then the first thing I do is I outline my brow. I go to the front and then I go underneath. Now if you're like me and you have fair brows, you're going to notice that I move my eyebrow a lot just to create like angles, because I can see hairs better that way. And I go from underneath and I create my arch and how it ends, and then I just kind of wrinkle it just to make sure it doesn't make me look angry. I know I got some comments on that before. And then I fill in the front. Now my brow naturally has like a pretty straight half to it, so then I just kind of fill it in and pull up the arch a little bit, and then I go straight down like that. You see that? And then I just take, because this is a really pigmented brush, or excuse me, this is a really pigmented pencil. So I just take my brow brush, spoolie brush again, and I comb through. And I comb through at the top for this just because I have lashes on. It just helps kind of fade out that color a little bit so it looks more natural. But that is really all I do to get the shape. I don't take concealer to it. You can if you want. I don't use that on an everyday basis, the concealer outline, just because I'm pretty blonde. And I think it helps better if you have darker hair. So again, just do it on the same side, the same thing on the other side. and pull it down. Now, if you're somebody who like doesn't have hair somewhere, you need to add hair to it, I think a pencil is a really good alternative to like a powder or a wax, just because it stays put. And I mean, pencils stay on bare skin, I think, a little bit better than, you know, some of the brow powders would. But again, I mean, I think you guys can tell I have pretty full eyebrows, but they're just really, really fair. So that's why I need a lot of help. Alright, so then I just brush that out. Okay, and then the last thing I do, and again, this is a pretty recent addition, but I really love this stuff, is I take a clear brow gel. This is also by Anastasia. And then I just brush this through. I'll clean that up a little bit. And this doesn't take very long to set, but when it sets, it looks perfect. So that's all I do, and then you're done. So I hope you guys are having a great month and week, and my cat, I just got a cat, my cat's below me, so she's distracting me. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend. Bye.